Nice shot. That shot's in the black. That's 70. Second one. Oh yeah, that one's dead center. It's pretty good at 70, cuz. Just gotta toss a couple, maybe even at 80, and then reel it back to that 60 mark and see how good you feel. Gotta give that boy right there a lot of credit. Not too many people wouldn't be slinging a Hail Mary at a buck like that, even on the first day of the season. I mean, it's very difficult not to take that shot. It's hard not to take that shot, but wasn't right.
I didn't feel right.
Wasn't right. Honestly, that's the definite, like, that's being a true bow hunter. When you can have that type of mental stableness not to make an errant mistake. We've all done it. Yeah, but we've learned from that too.
You can be selfish and say, this ain't my land, this ain't my this and that. I'm not like wing it. I don't care what happens.
Right.
I'd be much more sick missing him or wounding him than having what happened last night.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll watch that. We got to see him. I'll watch that deer all day. But yeah, when I release an arrow,
you're gonna know
whether it happens or not. I want to know in my head that I'm killing him on this shot.
Yeah.
And
respect, cuz.
I'm feeling that, but yeah, I'm not. I'd be way more sick sitting here right now thinking we chased him around last night or.
Yeah, he got. The crazy part is we Babe Ruthed him.
Yeah, we knew it was gonna.
We called the shot. You just, like, it's a big deer like that, it's hard to believe on the first night that it's gonna actually pan out that way. But he came in and left and had zero idea we were there. And that's exactly, we said it in the video, in the vlog yesterday, that's exactly what we wanted if that situation were to happen.
Yeah.
Have multiple opportunities at him. Got David up in the tree, he's comfortable. And then I just walked around this little meadow plot here and we're only maybe 12 feet off the ground, but extremely hidden up there. And our vantage is so much better. I mean, if we would have been up there last night, we would have probably seen this deer coming from a couple hundred yards away. Didn't realize that there was a drainage in the middle of the corn, and he had to have walked it all the way from almost the other property, unless he was been in the corn, which he could have been. But either way, we would have seen him coming from a ways away and been much more prepared. At the same time, we cut the distance about 10 yards moving up to this tree, so shots should be a little bit closer. Everything should be a little bit better. We got him out. Oh man, I'm anxious. Just anxious. Deer like that'll do that to you. Sure will.
Dave and I didn't sleep very well last night. We got a lot in the old ponder in the old mind. But we have very similar conditions, so I mean, I would say they're favorable, and actually might be a hair chillier today, and we'll probably get a little chillier today. We have more clouds. It's already the sun is already shaded, and I don't know, I like that feeling for deer getting up earlier. They like to hit the shadows when the sun's blasting, but when you got clouds, sometimes it makes it better for early movement. So our fingers are crossed. We made I think a very important, crucial adjustment. We can see better. We're a little bit closer to just the center of this little metal plot to get a better shot, and we can prepare for it better because we're up in a tree and we can see. I think we got ourselves bushed in well, and night two. Let's slip in there and get after it. I'm anxious. All right, night two, baby. We had an eventful night one, only seeing one deer, but that was the deer we wanted to see. Our setup was actually right below where we are in the tree right now. But, you know, it was a money spot in terms of not being detected, but our visibility was really just this little opening that we're hunting. Outside of that, you can't see much, so he snuck up on us, and by the time he got in, he was at 47 and then to 60 before we even were ready to do anything. So I didn't want to take a Hail Mary shot on opening night on a gorgeous buck like that. So we passed the shot up and readjusted the spot. We're a little bit closer to where he came out last night. Got a lot more visibility. I didn't even realize there's a drainage in the corn where he came out of, and then there's a slough about 150 yards behind us that he could have come from, but we'll be able to see him if he does that again. We'll be able to see him in general coming from other areas a lot better up in this tree, and have a little bit closer shooting, so, and we'll be prepared for the shot. So we got a nice little breeze cover, wind's perfect tonight, overcast. I don't know, for the last day in August, you can't really ask for really better conditions. Big guy was a no-show tonight. We saw 5 deer, 4 doe. And then a small buck. We'll probably try to sneak out of here while there's no deer around. Give it another go tomorrow.